So essentially, we're going to be watching an anthology series in which myths and legends are used as the basis of this horror. We're now going to go ahead and begin. Shut up, I know it's 2 hours later. We're now going to go ahead and officially begin watching The Circles.
Okay.
And yes, this is the first time we've watched it.
First time.
Totally not going to rock.
First time.
You realize, okay, but you realize it does, okay, forget it. Play it. Does it?
It's okay. All that matters is we're rewatching it so everybody can rewatch it with us. Now I can do an additional perspective. Because I still don't understand how this works. What you're about to see is my town's haunting. We are not haunted by ghosts or monsters, but by simple shapes. Oh, that's the small detail I missed last time. I literally thought that this was an alien this whole time, and he's saying that it's just shapes. The circles. You know what? Things are starting to make sense now. They come every once in a while, and when they do, we evacuate the town. It's a literal shape. The people who decide to stay are never seen again. They will come in 5 days. I'll stay here. Now, with that knowledge, this is what I don't understand. With that knowledge, why would you stay? Why? Why would you stay?
Well, to know exactly what's happening.
Astor's house. Ethan, this is going too far. I no longer feel comfortable around you. You haven't spoken to me or left the basement for days now. By the time you read this, I'll be far away. Please seek help. Wait, who was that written by? Martha. Okay, so what it sounds like to me is something bad happened to him, where this could be mental health related. So like, trigger warning, this could be related to mental health, and you know, they're just done with life and stuff. So they're using this as an opportunity to take care of that, I feel like. So like, that's the only explanation that I can come up with as to why they stayed. But that's a heck of a way to go. I'm just saying, I would not. That's not good at all. Or maybe there's some sort of obsession. You know how you have that one meme with the guy that's like aliens, you know? Maybe that's what this is. Maybe this is some sort of obsession that he has with the circles. Because why did he leave before and now he's staying now? Because he wouldn't have made it this far if he didn't want to. You know? Editor Kuhn, please help us. See, this... Okay. I thought that this... By the way, Master, are you still there? Because you're so quiet.
I don't have much input after the first time. So
Okay,
I'm just watching you react.
Okay, I was just making sure. So I thought that this was the actual creature. Like, I was like, oh, it's a humanoid, which terrifies the hell out of me, by the way. Circles, not so much. Mm-hmm. But this is Aster, and he's standing in front of circles already.
Hold on. And hello, Raiders. Welcome on in.
Oh, we're just rewatching a video. So
no, it's the first time you've watched it.
We'll say that.
First time you've ever watched it. First time you watched it. I'm gonna lie to everybody. It's the first time you watched it.
Editor, you know what to do with that. Do your
Editor,
thing.
make me a liar, please. Shut up. Pay attention. You realize your lungs? What happened to your lungs? Do you remember? It's to be assumed. They're on fire. Oh, circles. Whose point of view have you been watching this video from?
Make you a liar.
Editor, make me lie. Thank you.
Put him on a lie detector.
Editor, how are you today?
He's probably editing this at night, so it's probably nighttime.
You know what, editor? Take a 5-minute break. You earned it, buddy.
Take a 2.5 hour break like we just did.
Yo, editor. Change your name legally.
Editor, it's totally fine. You do what you want to do. Surprise us.
That's a frog, isn't it?
Editor, run for office.
One for office. Oh
Editor,
my god!
I want you to watch the entirety of Breaking Bad and then get back to editing the video.
I wonder if he did watch Breaking Bad. We'll
rewatch the entire thing.
That's long. That's a commitment.
Okay, fine. Editor, go watch Full House and then come back to us.
Cheese and rice. Editor, activate hacks. Soup rice us. Well, he goes by Why Am I Soup? So the fact that you said soup rice us is kind of funny.
Editor, hey. All right, go ahead and play the video.
Well, I was going to ask something real quick. Why is Astor standing in front of circles that are pre-drawn before this even happens?
Because they showed up. So he's investigating. He has no idea what's going on. He has absolutely zero idea what's happening.
Do you think this is morbid curiosity?
I'm in the middle of explaining it. Give me a second, please.
I'm sorry. It's my ADHD.
Yeah, I know, but I was literally in the middle of the sentence. Did you tune me out for a moment?
I think I spaced out for a second. I just work here.
It's a good thing my live 2D. I brought out my chibi model so people could see my reaction. Okay.
I'm looking at it right now.
So, pay attention.
Yes, sir.
Astor made it clear that he heard of the phenomenon, but since he's not part of the festivities or part of the land, since he's just a tourist, he has no idea exactly what's happening. So when he sees these circles, it's to be assumed that he is experiencing these for the first time, and he is fascinated by it. So he has no idea. He's coming in. He's like, oh, what's all this about? That I hear about circles. Then he sees the circles, like, oh, circles.
So
that's what I would do.
So it may not be mental health related. It may just be genuine curiosity.
It may be both. It could be genuine curiosity that devolved into mental health reasons.
Oh, okay.
Like he became too obsessed with learning more about it, and it became something mental.
Okay, that makes sense. Night.
Oh, pause it.
Oh!
I forgot to say, I'm so sorry. Stella, thank you so much again for the raid. If you have to go ahead and do some after stream care, absolutely go ahead and do so. But thank you so much for the raid. There's
just something that slaps about music from this. I feel like this is from the 80s or 90s. Unless this is from our time period, which I don't think it would be. No, that's a VHS. No, that's from the 90s.
Yeah.
Is it anomalous event approaching?
Is it weird? Yes.
Seek shelter immediately.
Ah, shit. There it is. We got his wheel left.
Oh, that's an alarm. I didn't know what the heck I was staring at, but that's like some sort of like alarm that almost like those tornado sirens, right? Is that a siren?
Yeah.
It doesn't even have a noise. Okay, this is where I got confused, is the knocking. That's another thing I don't understand. If it's shapes, how can shapes knock unless they're previous people that are turned into shapes and they're breaking in?
Pause. Pause real quick.
Look at all those people it took. All those hands.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty effed up if you think about it. But I still don't understand how the shape, maybe it's because of the vines looking like they used to be hands, but like the knocking is just, it doesn't make sense to me. I'm gonna speak over the music cause it's copyright. It's gonna get me in trouble. I had to do it. Become one with the shape, a cycle of destruction and rebirth. A curved line of events with no beginning. Ugh! Circling light and shadow. Through time and space. A line which can never be broken. A line which has never been born. Yet it still exists. I'm happy now. Ooh. Yeah. It almost looks like a force field, like a barrier over that one specific area.
Yeah.
The people who decide to stay are never seen again. Some say they joined the circles, and now I'm one of them. The circles.
All right. Perfect. All right. Now let's do me a favor.
Mhm.
Pause. Get
Mhm.
the next video ready.
Mhm.
The starving five. I need to check on the babies. I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, I'm back.
Wow. Welcome back. Hi. I did the
All right,
tab
so-
thing that you suggested.
Good.
I know why now.
Yes, because it's easier than just having a yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, I missed that detail before. So this is a creature with multiple heads and eyes in the sky. That's weird. Okay. I'm just literally gonna say out loud what I see because at this point I don't know. Okay, we got dead animals. I don't like where this is going. Oh, that's really odd. A mixture of human and deer and yeah, it's really odd. The starving five. I think
Yep.
I did see 5 heads on that thing. There is a place. December 21st. This is cozy.
Oh wait, just you wait.
Oh, what does that mean? Of unforgiving cold. I'll take it over the heat any day. Of desperate cruelty. And it's a car. Sorry. The car is so cruel. I'm sorry, I don't... Maybe there's an...
We're starving. The engine is dead. A flimsy wooden shelter keeps us away from the snow.
Oh no. We got claw marks, which means we have guests. Heat escapes through the cracks. Our skin hardens. What? Okay.
Animals sing and hiss, but nothing is seen. We are starving.
Gary heard his lover's call. Natasha followed him blindly. It's my wife!
No, that's an S.
Oh, that's true. Alex dreams unquietly? I watched the Oh, hold on, I can't read that fast! Here we go. I watched the rumbling snow attentively. We are not starving.
We're not starving alone.
That's really weird. Starving alone.
We're not.
I wonder if starving has a different meaning in this, and that I'm taking it too literal. No, it makes sense. Who is that? Hi, how's it going? Oh! Huh. I swear to God, if there's a jump scare, I'm gonna be so upset. Oh, I can't see anything. Oh, that's gentle. Pizza delivery service. Wake up. Oh, oh, oh. Ah! I don't like that. What was that kid? The anxious dreamer wanders unconsciously. Will you follow him? Abso-freaking-lutely not. Oh my God, the shotgun's gone. Two of both of them? Oh my God. Okay. December 17th, 4 days before the event. Do you believe she's still there, alive? Alex, it's been a month. She is dead. The city is hostile. All it takes is one detour. A miscalculated stop, and you're gone.
Gregarious still has, albeit naive and delusional hope that we can still find her. And who would dare to take that away from him? This is the least we could do.
I suppose.
Oh yeah, you're that one.
We look for nothing and find nothing, and somehow that's supposed to numb the people?
Perhaps. The pain.
Pain. Okay, I couldn't read it because
people disappear and are forgotten year after year, and everyone turns away because they fear the truth. Perhaps the mere attempt, even if redundant, to find the truth could take us away from this melancholy. Tomorrow we will leave in the morning. Natasha fears the ride.
Okay, I'm a little lost. I'm gonna go back. Okay, so this is previous. Natasha is Alex's lover. Something happens, and so we're going back into the past.
So go back to some of the stuff that was said in the cabin earlier. There is. I watched them. So okay, before that. So it's that whole sequence there. So yeah, a little bit before that.
Oh, Gary heard his lover's call.
And then fast forward. Back to the phone call.
Okay. Okay, so
So that's the
Gary,
context.
so Gary, okay, Natasha is Gary's lover. Okay, now I can
No,
understand
no, no,
that.
no, 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 no. Oh, is it okay? Go back to the phone call.
Oh wait, Gary lost a lover and Natasha is somebody else.
Natasha and Alex are two other people. Yeah, Natasha followed him blindly.
So there should be in this narrative 4 people: Alex, Natasha, a deceased lover, and Gary. Natasha and
Well, you
Alex.
don't know where to see. They're just missing.
Oh, they said she is dead. Okay, maybe they just assume she is.
Well, yeah, because they can't find her.
Right. Okay, so the person answering is, I don't know who that is. Do you still believe she is alive? I'm moving my chat over here. There we go. And then do you still believe she's alive? That is Alex talking in the corner. So whoever at the bottom is saying Alex. It's been a month. Okay. She is dead.
She is
Whoever.
dead.
I don't know who's
Yeah,
talking.
they're
about
assuming.
Yeah.
All it takes is one detour. Miss Guggy stepping your bone. But Gary still has. I'll be in a delusion hope that we can still find her. See right there, Gary.
Is looking
Gary's
for
lover
her.
is missing.
I would.
Yeah.
Hell, if that happened, I would do the same. Like, I wouldn't give up.
Yeah.
Who would dare take that away from him?
Dare take away from him.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the best we can do.
I suppose. So Alex is talking at the top. Okay. Okay.
Perhaps. We've lived spirit and are forgotten year after year, and everyone turns away because they fear the truth. Very similar attempt, even if redundant, to find this truth can take us away from this melancholy. Tomorrow we'll leave in the morning. Natasha will give us bread. So there's Gary, Natasha, Alex, and then apparently a fourth friend that's helping them out. So that's the 4.
That's the 4th friend that we don't know who their name is yet. And then the 5th person that in this story so far is the missing lover. Okay. That makes sense.
Well, that's
now.
what we're assuming. Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now I'm on page with everything. Everything connects. Close. Closer. Ugh.
Officer Dimitri.
Ah, Dimitri. Okay. 4th friend, Dimitri. Oh, the lighting of that eye is crazy, yo.
Oh.
Wait, did it pause?
No.
Oh. Okay, so
Very hard first call.
okay, that looks like a body.
Natasha followed him blindly.
I wonder why she would follow him blindly. Because it's Gary. Oh.
Alex dreams unquietly. He watched the snow attentively.
So it's repeating the beginning.
But on different shots. The first thing you saw, Gary heard his lover's call. Then it moves to another shot of what did you see what did you think you saw?
Body
Go back to Gary.
Yeah.
Go back to the Gary part.
It's a dead
what
body.
What did you think that was?
A dead body.
And then the next shot says what?
Oh, cheese and rice. Okay, so Gary heard his lover's call. This could, I don't want to assume.
But then the next shot
is
what do you see there?
It looks like another body or the same body from a different angle.
Okay, it looks like another body, and then wow, what does it say?
Natasha followed him blindly.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to freaking God.
Do you see it now?
Master, I am having a lot happening.
These are their bodies.
Hold on. No, don't tell me that. Are you kidding? Oh,
That's what it's trying to imply. Because it's repeating itself because it's showing you this is what happened. Gary heard his lover's call. This is what happened. Natasha followed him blindly. Another body.
cheese and rice. Anonymous, thank you for the biddies.
This part's the next interesting one, though.
What does it mean by unquietly? To dream unquietly?
Alex dreams unquietly.
You watch the snow.
You watch the snow attentively. Now pause. Now what do you
Thank
see here?
Okay, so there's a really weird angle shot.
Mm-hmm. So,
And it kind of scares me a little bit because it could be a tree, but it also doesn't look like a tree.
So what did the first two things have in common?
They had bodies.
Okay, so they were showing you what happened to the other two. Now they're talking about
Gary
Alex.
and Natasha. So Alex is out and about. So if he's dreaming unquietly and he's not sleeping quietly, that means he's up.
Look at the moon.
That's what I'm saying. It looks disturbing.
Because just keep that in mind.
Okay. Yeah, because whatever is going on with the moon, I immediately pointed it out, like with my eye. I was like, that doesn't look normal. It doesn't look like the top of a tree line. I don't know what it is. It's really, it freaks me out.
Okay.
Wait, what? Wait, why are we zooming up on it? Oh! Ew, that's a jaw. Ew, 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 ew. Oh, Dimitri, you are so screwed. Oh, Dimitri, you're gonna die! Yo! Cheese and rice. Ew! Ew!
So we're starved together.
Shall we starve together?
Hyperfast, how are you doing? Welcome in.
Can I do something real quick? I need to look at that moon shot because it looked like a face, like that was open. See, I don't understand. It almost looks like a moon with a face on it. I don't know. That whole thing. Anyway, I just need to look at that. So I see 3 heads, which could be Gary, Natasha, and Alex. So
Keep playing.
yeah.
Keep playing.
Okay, a day later.
Yes, a day later.
It does kind of remind me of a Wendigo. Ooh, a shadow goes across the camera. That's interesting. Oh, that's not good. That is a dead person. Where are my eyes?
My eyes. You won't starve alone.
You won't starve alone.
Starve.
Kind of funny that they're holding like a little, like a candle. Oh.
First, you won't starve alone.
Whoa, what the? Let me go.
Let me go. You won't starve alone. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
Whoa, that's wild.
So, pause.
That's really hard to.
So what did you think of The Starving Five.
So the Starving Five, I should have realized that there was 5 characters because it literally says 5.
We're going to be talking about anything.
Huh? No,
The Starving 5 o'clock, the Starving 5 stars. Like, it could have meant 5 anything. It didn't mean people. You don't know.
So what's interesting is that it starts with the lover first.
Right. Yes, the lover.
And then they all go to seek the lover to try to find her for Gary's sake.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yes, exactly.
During the phone call, there was mention about the thought of, you know, she's probably already lost. So they go there, and Gary follows her voice. Now, Wendigo was mentioned, and we literally just watched something without giving spoilers. That was kind of... And so the mimicking of a voice is a common feature for a Wendigo, but I also don't know all of my legends and stuff of different creatures, so there might be a different type of creature. Like, I don't... That definitely looks like a Wendigo, but I don't know. That can mimic the sound of a lover. So whatever that thing is drew out Gary. And then Natasha followed Gary, but I don't know why Natasha would follow him blindly unless she was quote unquote under possession, which it looked like the moment that creature went up to is it Dimitri? When it took Dimitri's sight. And so what I'm curious about is if Natasha was kind of like lured out because she was like in a sense like kind of in a trance. So I don't really know. And then Alex, I don't understand Alex's situation because when it says he slept unquietly, I do know that probably means he was awake, and so he went up and something happened. And then like there's 3 heads, so I'm like, that's kind of weird. But that doesn't account for 2 heads if there's 5. So anyway, Dimitri, I assume, is the one at the very end that we saw with his eyesight taken, and he was like, let me go, and the Wendigo didn't let him go. But what I don't know enough about Wendigos to understand the purpose of that, because I know why they're drawn out, but I don't understand what they do to their victims.
Wendigo is a mythological creature or evil spirit originating from Algonquin folklore. The concept of the Wendigo has been widely used in literature and other works of art. The Wendigo is often said to be a malevolent spirit, sometimes depicted as a creature with human-like characteristics who may possess human beings. It is said to cause victims a feeling of insatiable hunger, desire to eat other humans, and the propensity to commit murder. In some representations, the Wendigo is described as a giant humanoid with a heart of ice, whose approach is signaled by a foul stench or sudden, unseasonable chill.
Oh, that's literally everything I've read before. Yeah, that checks all the boxes.
So insatiable hunger is one of the things that does embody, because the Wendigo is basically meant to embody, like, like something gluttonous or greedy. Most specifically with cannibalism as well. It's also meant to use for that as well.
So, what is the purpose? I guess I'm just trying to figure out how.
It's just a creature that exists. It's just a creature that exists.
Oh, that sucks. I don't want to be like anywhere near that. Anywhere.
It just simply exists. That's all it's meant to do. It
just simply is? Is that what we're saying?
It simply is, and it's all it ever will be. Let's go ahead and start this over a little bit. So, for those of you who weren't here last time, thank God. So, for those of you who are here now, we are about to get into the series called Red Diamond. Now, we're not going to rewatch every single thing we saw because, my God, that was a pain in the ass. So instead, what we're going to do is we're just going to sort of pick up where we left off. Now, Red Diamond is an anthology series, to my understanding, in which what we do is we go into the storytelling of horror and folklore as told through the eyes of Red Diamond. And I apologize if you hear sounds in my background. It is my little girl playing with a box.
Oh.
So,
which one? Which daughter?
Mallow, because she's chewing up my floor, and I can't have her keep destroying the rug because
Mallow, honey bunny, Mallow.
Yes, I'm talking to you, ma'am. I'm looking at you. Okay, so the last time we okay, thank you for okay. So the last time we went through 3 videos God help us. We only got through 3 videos. So what happened was we went through the 3 videos. That was the circles, which was an interesting telling inspired by Junji Ito's stories.
Yep.
The Starving Five, which is a very interesting take on a creature that some people believe to be like linked to the Wendigo.
This one made me the most uncomfortable so far. Yep.
So what we are going to do is we are going to rewatch the first part of it.
Awesome. I was going to say.
A 3-part story.
Yeah.
Because we're not rewatching the other 2 because that. So we're going to watch Oakburn Opus Part 1.
Okay.
Just to catch all of you back up again.
It's so funny.
(1997). Old Oakburn population vanishes overnight. (2024). Classified information for the Oakburn case is leaked by anonymous sources. A new light is shed on the case, which branches into countless theories, hypotheses, and discussions. Following images based on the manuscript findings belonging to an anonymous inhabitant and a restored cassette tape depicting the phenomenon.
Evidence 1. Oakburn's flutist. I will say, the flute is very comforting. Hi, Sophie.
Yes, it's a good flute.
Yeah.
Hello, Sophie. A cold morning, outsiders stumbled upon our gates. I'm sorry, go ahead, you go.
Are you sure? Okay. And quickly became a welcome guest through the sweet and captivating melody of his flute. My people brought him into our village, a secluded place west of the mountains. We provided the flutist food, water, and shelter. And in return, the man continued to enchant our people with the tunes of the winds. I remember this messed me up because I'm like, what is this? And it was the video. The children adored him, soothed by the melodies blown. Something provided by the flute for the more humble folk. The flutist with a gifted something. A symbol. That's a cozy looking symbol. Honestly, in this shot, he looks like a flutist samurai.
Strikes you down with a C note.
He's smoking hot because he's made out of smoke. You see what I did there? Okay, anyway.
Now explain it to me further, please.
Okay, so when you have
further detail. Pause the video. Pause the video. Like pause this entire stream. Pause the entire stream.
Okay.
And before we continue the rest of the video and on the correct track where we're supposed to go, I want you to thoroughly explain to me in more detail because I didn't understand the joke.
That is the joke.
I get it.
That's my brain right now. Bunch of
triangle Doritos.
Doritos. Yes, we hid them under the veil
of reality.
You do it.
Okay. Are you then? Shit.
I can back it up. Hold on. Back it up.
We don't rewind.
Excuse me. Yes, we do.
Impossible to breathe beyond existence.
I wonder why they're being hidden. That part doesn't make sense to me just yet. Keep looking?
Keep looking. Do not follow the melody. that sign.
He adapted to our customs, ate and drank from our kitchen, hummed our chants, and honored our altars without ever voicing a single thought. The flutist used the wind as his words and melodies as his speech. Within the wind, it hid. Within the wind, it breached our spirit. Within the wind, the flute tuned the veil, or turned the veil. Couldn't tell. Evidence 1. Handwritten records, author unknown, recovered by Martha Astor, 2002. Evidence 2. The magnum opus. Oh, this one's very interesting. Sir, if you'll do the honors.
1987. The great flutist of Oakburn announces the completion of his magnum opus. Presentation is set to happen Friday night at Lake Oakburn. Hundreds of men, women, and children gather near the lake.
Identify.
Interpret. Follow. The music.
That's right. It'll be on the right.
Mm-hmm.
This part, chat, you're going to want to use your headphones for. Left. Left again. Right. Together.
Good eye.
I? You mean air? No, I'm just teasing. Together, we are one.
Together as one. Together we always are one.
He looks huge, by the way. Like,
He is huge.
yeah,
and it's
like
moving.
Yeah. So hold on. Something that I didn't do before that I think is very important. I'm just gonna look real quick
Uh-huh.
at the images.
Okay, sure.
So this one, I was like, okay. So that's in the woods. And from what I'm gathering, it's pretty much the sound is leading you. Like if you do the opposite of the sound and you're trying to get away, it's actually drawing you to where you're supposed to be that they're luring you to, which is really effed up.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So when they say do not follow the melody and people are trying to quote unquote take that advice, they're actually doing the opposite and they're following it, thinking they're not. And it's being led to whatever it's being led to.
Oh, interesting. Oh, Amber Lily. Sweetie, you have no idea.
Oh, well, don't say that because I'm a little cozy right now, okay? Like this is kind of cozy for me, even though it's creepy. Like I'm pretty content. However, what I think is interesting is you have nothing on the right, and then you're passing some sort of vehicle here, which looks like a police vehicle. And then what I thought was interesting is you have the figure on the left and you're thinking that's where it's going to lead you to, but it takes you to the lake and then it's the image of the lake. And then when you actually look at him, that's huge. Compared to mountains, that figure is freaking huge. So whoever this man creature is like gotta be 8 foot, 9 foot, maybe even 10 foot tall based on.
So it's interesting that you caught that perspective thing because a lot of people tend to overlook that.
He's huge. He's a giant. And so and the only reason why is because like depth perception and it just makes sense. But that's creepy to me. Like that freaks me out is his height out of everything so far.
Everything so far, huh?
Yeah, out of everything so far, his height actually scares me the most. I don't know what it is about. I'm a tall woman, but tall beings freak me the hell out. Slender Man, this creature.
Oh, wait.
This is part of the video.
No, I know.
Oh, that is a face. Or no, maybe not. I don't know what I'm looking at. I really don't know what that is.
Oh.
I really don't know what that is. Oh! Hold on. That was some sort of...
Don't just play it. Just play it first. Play it first.
Ew, it's the face of the creature!
Play it. Just play it. The morning after, Oakburn woke up to silence. 1,043 inhabitants disappeared overnight. After quick and inclusive investigations, little evidence was found. The existence and whereabouts of the flutist remained an unanswered enigma. That was until 2003. The search for Oakburn's population continues. All right, so now let's go back.
Yeah, that is okay. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not trying to be judgmental, right? But if I had somebody showing up looking like this, being 8 to 10 feet tall, with two things coming out of its head that are, I don't even know what they are. Like, would I be hospitable? I would probably run. I would probably run. But what's interesting about the sound here, let's listen to the screams and that thunk, right? I have a theory. Okay, so the corruption sounded like the stone that it showed you earlier with the boom, 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 boom. Like the power itself is what the corrupted audio sounded like. It sounded like the whooshing sound. And then the thunk here that you hear, I don't necessarily like. It sounds almost like somebody. This is. I don't know how to make this analogy, but it's like imagine. It's almost like a candle. I know this is horrible. This is probably the worst analogy to use. Imagine a candle and you're about to snuff out the flame of the candle by putting the cap back on. I imagine that this stadium, this stage of people that are screaming and listening to this music, I imagine almost some sort of force field or something going above all of them and covering all of them to snuff out the sound from outside people, like from anyone else. So it's almost like if they're not
Well-
dead, they're being masked.
See, because I always thought of it interesting point. Because the way I just kind of assumed it was just somebody dropping the record player.
It could be. It could literally be like a disappearance.
Yeah, I always just thought. Yeah, well,
Like-
yeah, I just thought it just. To me, what I thought was I just thought somebody was holding up the record player,
So-
the recorder,
so
and then
that's-
when they all disappeared, it fell because the houses are still there. So whatever was taken was mostly organic.
Honestly, that makes the most sense. It really does. But at the same time, I guess like I don't know, like the sound.
I'm willing to believe your theory.
Because if you hear right as the thunk happens, you can still, it's almost like I can vaguely still hear them, but not. It's really weird to describe. It's like you could still hear it almost. Like they're still screaming almost, except something covering them to where
I just thought that was the background because it's like the 80s and it doesn't have the best like.
it could be. It could be. Well, it's the 90s in this case.
Oh yeah, duh.
It could be. And because what you're saying is what I thought when I first heard this audio for the first time ever. But when I listened to it again, I'm like, huh, like it could, like in my head for some reason, I almost visualized a dome being put above everybody, and you can like they're still screaming and stuff, but they're being covered. They're being encapsulated. I don't know how to. It's like I don't know.
No, you explained it as best as you could.
Yeah.
No, okay.
So that's but I don't know, because I always ask the question, why? What is the purpose of this being? Why is it doing this to these people? What purpose does it serve? And if they're not dead and they just disappeared, why is it doing this? And why was it peaceful in the beginning to lure them in? So like these are the questions I ask myself when I watch this, because I'm just like, why?
Interesting.
But yeah. There is no next button, so I guess I back out.
Yep. Or so just open up a new tab.
Oh yeah, that's what you told me before. My bad. Okay, so here's a warning, chat. This video does contain flashing lights and images. So please,
So if you have epilepsy, stare really carefully.
don't listen to him.
Stare really carefully if you're
Please
epileptic,
don't.
especially if you are.
Please don't. Penny, I hope you're
Turn
doing
off
well.
all the other lights in
Hi.
your room
Turn
to make
off-
sure that this is the only light you see.
Honestly, though, that's kind of like I wish I was brave to do that. I so wish I was brave to do that. But there ain't no way. There ain't no way.
Why not?
Well,
Why not?
Okay, well, I have a legit reason. Okay.
Fair. Never mind.
I was gonna say because it's to illuminate my face for my VTuber.
No, yeah, I was like, wait a minute. No, hold on. Yeah, because you.
But
'cause
I
don't have to.
Yeah,
But yeah, you do.
But I do have the main light on too because I am scared.
No, that's fine. That's perfectly fine.
So we'll see what happens, because so far I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little cozy. Like I'm a little bit too comfortable.
Okay.
I'm a little, and the creepiest part out of this whole thing was seeing the face, the height of it, and then the funk. That's the creepiest for me so far. That's it. Now I don't know what to expect from this, so we're gonna continue.
So here's what we're gonna do.
Yep.
Before we do that, the way we're gonna watch the videos for right now is we will investigate more of them after, but we're gonna minimize the amount of times we pause these videos and go back.
Okay.
Because we're going to try to watch them as much. Now, if we have to pause or rewind because we missed something, understandable. But I want you to watch the video as much as you can in its entirety. And then we'll go back and start the investigation.
Okay. Investigate afterwards. You're gonna have to reel me in because my ADHD may not agree with that.
I will.
Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Here we go.
Go.
I did press it right. Yes. Such a rainbow thing to do. Okay. Cozy.
2003. 25 miles from Lake Oakburn, the Lebedev residence.
Oh, shoot. Oh, I hate that. Oh my God. Okay.
Get up. I stood upon their blood. I stood upon their weapon. I stood before the flute. Drums beneath my feet.
Oh. Oh, that audio. Wow. Oh, I'm not comfortable anymore.
The voice under the veil commands, and the vessel answers. What stands before you, Detective Astor, is not a person. I exist incarcerated in a vessel of the arcane. I wanted your feeble sense of justice. I will share you my tale.
Oh. It's communicating with her?
He knows well his wicked ways. Hey, Officer Demicki, welcome in.
Hi, Demicki. Oh, that's... Ooh.
Represents.
I really love how they do their audio. It's crazy.
It's very intentional.
Yeah, you can definitely tell it's intentional. It's really good.
Remember, if you're epileptic, stare really closely.
Stop it, Axel. Don't listen to him. Be good.
December 10th. Calls made to the Itelsvik Police Department from the Lebedev household. All confessed to having committed murder. Jackson and Oliver Lebedev were dead. Their bodies aligned in the dark room. Lebedev brothers, ashes photographers of Itelsvik, searched to capture the empty landscape of the mountains. The criminal was never identified. For the convenience of this investigation, the killer will be addressed by the pseudonym John Doe. Evidence 3. The Lebedev murders.
Hmm.
A timeline based on the interrogatory of John Doe, conducted and recorded by Detective Martha Astor, 2003. December 5th, 2003. John Doe is led by the melody of a wind instrument emanating from Lake Oakburn.
Hmm.
Oh, pause real quick. Segment 1, conditioning.
Ooh, like conditioning my hair? Thanks. Softening me up.
Do you see it?
Yeah, I see some sort of shadow. I don't like it. Oh! Oh. It's too tall. I don't like it. You know what it kind of looks like from here? Never mind.
John Doe. From the very first moment the flute touched my mind, I was sure to have been struck by something otherworldly, roaming the depths of the lake.
Hmm.
Near the lake, John Doe encounters a monolith. On the surface of the smooth rock, a symbol was carved. A circle and 9 triangles.
That was different. That was 9 circles and 1 triangle. Why was that reversed?
Eyewitness in clear and inscrutable reason. The flute and the man, they taught me wisdom from the bottom of the lake. The drowned city. And the minutes who rest there, he raised me in that instant as a vessel.
Ooh.
The emblem etched upon the rock. Beautifully profane assortment of a circle and 9 triangles suddenly gleamed in crimson hue. The song of a web, his desire in an instant made clear. And the flute, I discerned the will of expansion which I was to provide.
Ooh.
After the encounter, John wanders the mountain for 5 days, allegedly in a deranged state of mind.
Ooh, I don't like that thunk. I keep thinking somebody's in the room with me when it does that.
It's okay. December 10th, 2003. John comes across the Lebedev residence.
Wow. Ugh.
Given to execution.
What? Why?
It has come from inhabitants of remote areas and hidden places to forget their front doors unlocked. A naive custom often conditioned by the emptiness surrounding it. Actually, yes, Black Death, actually pretty close. What if, yes. Oh. I beheld his lichen shape. Through the window I beheld his lichen shape. The spectre whispered it, invoking horror, his unfathomable name. What if, yes.
The hell is that?
Do you see it?
I do see him. He's huge. Axel?
And name of the melody. Morpheus. Morpheus. For the profane blade touched by Reaper's fangs, I cut their eyes open in the darkdom.
Ugh.
Hours 42. John fatally strikes the Lebedev brothers. Jackson takes a pickaxe hit to the thigh, snapping at the femur, and is left debilitated. Oliver drags Jackson to the dark room at gunpoint upon performing a suboptimal tourniquet.
Oh, his brother was trying to save him. Oy.
Time of death 12 hours 7.
Just stay that way. Oh.
Lebedev, time of death 12 hours 16.
That's a lot of blood, Axel.
It's fine.
9 circles and 1 triangle. Flipped, reversed. I don't know why. What does that mean when it's reversed?
I don't know.
Oh, Martha.
Go
The
ahead.
sole reason I stand by you narrating my tale contributing to your futile pursuit is to convey you his message. He calls you to the lake, your good friend beneath the veil. Visit the drowned city. Your failure to heed his warning will bring the same fate upon you. And the few living folks you love, you will drown too. That's so comforting. Thank you. I always wanted to be included in something. Jeez Louise, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's a cute little toad creature. Can you see it? With the two eyes at the top, right? And it's coming to give you a hug, right?
Come give it a hug.
No thanks, I'm good. You can stay cute at a distance.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, that's a body. No, it's not okay. Those are two bodies. Oh, and that's, yep, okay. What the fudgicles? I don't like that. Fermi, Natasha, please help.
Hi, Fermi. Hi, Natasha. Welcome on.
Hi, cuties. Help. The drowning city, I think, is in the lake. Yeah. That's my assumption. Ah, cozy music. I feel better now. In defiance of John's alleged method of murder, the bodies of Jackson and Oliver were found in contradictory conditions. Agents at the scene first observed vascular marbling, skin discoloration, and bloating. I'll have you finish.
An autopsy analysis revealed pulmonary injury, insinuating that drowning was the cause of death.
Whoa! Whoa, what? Wow.
So, what are your thoughts?
There's a lot to process, so I'm just gonna process for a second.
Okay.
I got confused by one of the scenes with involving the murder with John Doe. Oh, so John Doe's the one murdering. So this person seemed like they were in a trance then. So one of the brothers
Interesting.
is in a trance
Thank you, Natasha.
looking. Oh, spooky voice acting and support my besties. I love you, Natasha. Oh my god. So at first I thought John Doe was the one, the figure standing and staring at the creature, right? So based on this, based on the storytelling, that is not the case, because Jackson was the one that Oliver drags Jackson to the dark room. Oliver's the one that was still standing. So the one that was in a trance looking at the creature is Oliver.
Right. No, so here's what's happening. So Oliver was forced to drag Jackson to the dark room because he was held at gunpoint by John Doe.
Mm-hmm. And then
so he was probably just standing there waiting for something to happen. And then he got hit by a pickaxe.
Instead of getting shot by a gun, he got hit by a pickaxe. And then but then when they performed the autopsies, it's like they drowned.
Yep.
That's so crazy. My mind's going. I know it's like supernatural, and I have to like accept it as it is. But still, it's like that's crazy. Okay.
It's insane.
The other
It is
thing,
undoubtedly insane.
the other thing is I don't like how much it shows us how tall this creature is in every single shot.
It's
Like,
fine.
no,
Nothing to
it can
worry
F
about.
off. It can F off. Because look we are from the perspective of the creature right here. That's freaking tall. And then you see it by the tree. That's tall. And then you see this symbol, which I thought was interesting because it literally is a reverse of this. You have the circle and the triangles, but then it switches to the circles and one triangle.
Okay, interesting to keep an eye on that then.
Mm-hmm.
Also, do you remember what we talked about the other day in terms of color theory?
Yes, and how like the importance of color theory representing certain things that are happening within the moment.
How they'll tell a story, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. 1 second. Hold on.
Your daughter. So, color theory, telling a story.
Yes.
That's the last thing we stopped.
Mhm.
Okay, so what I think is interesting, some things that I picked up just from the first round of watching
Go
this is this being chose a vessel, which means in some sense this being may not be able to directly attack people and has to do certain things in order to do, like, it just seems like it has a restriction of some sort, so it has to use a vessel to do its work.
You remember what it said at the beginning with the cassette tape?
From the first video?
Yeah.
And how it
No,
didn't-
this video here, this video at the beginning.
Uh,
So there was a section in which somebody was talking to the officer. I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, there, right there.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. What stands before you, Detective Astor, is not a person. That I mean, we already knew that.
It's in red text.
Yes.
The same text that John Doe spoke in.
That makes sense. Okay, so that's a good identifying feature for us to know.
Again, color theory.
Color theory,
No,
yeah.
not color theory. Well, not even color theory. It's just a way to identify who it is.
Yeah, so I already knew that, but I guess what I was trying to figure out is Vessel of the Arcane.
Yep, keep playing.
Okay.
Keep playing it. Roy, read the conversation again.
I will entertain your feeble sense of justice. I will share you my tale.
There we go.
So
he knows well his wicked ways. There we go. So this creature, wherever it is, requires a vessel. And so when addressing the officer,
it's speaking through the vessel.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a demon possessing a person to communicate.
Yeah.
So does that mean that the supernatural being is it not from this realm, this plane, and so therefore it's like it has a physical restriction? I don't know, you know? But what I thought was interesting was it was talking about the drowning of the city. John Doe. It's playing. This is how they interact. John Doe meets the creature, and then 5 days he was wandering, and then he murdered them. Near the lake, John Doe encounters a monolith. On the surface of the smooth rock, a symbol was carved. Yeah, the circle and 9 triangles. Okay. This right here, this was important. Okay.
Yep.
This is where it says it tells you a lot of stuff in right here. The flute and the man. So he identified the being as a man with the flute, even though it's not a human. They taught me wisdom from the bottom of the lake, the drowned city. So the thunk that we heard Maybe the disappearance is literally like they get like sucked into the. I don't even know. I don't know how that works, but
Again, that one I'm just theorizing somebody dropped the cassette tape player that was being recorded. That's me though.
so somehow those people are at the bottom of the lake in the
Who
drowned
knows?
city. Maybe.
Who knows?
This kind of
Who
reminds
knows?
me of what was that movie? And the under the city that's underwater, Atlantis.
Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean.
You little stink.
Finding Nemo.
It's like Atlantis. Oh my god, I
Yeah,
can't
Finding
with
Nemo.
you.
Little Mermaid.
I swear. Oh my
I'm
god.
not technically. I'm not wrong with that one technically.
I mean, technically you're not, but Waterworld question mark? That's a good movie.
The
Now
Simpsons movie.
what's crazy to me is the fact that it says millions who rest there in the lake.
Mhm.
Millions of people in a lake?
Mhm. What about it?
That's wild. That seems unworldly.
So here's the thing you have to sort of just to consider. You have to think a little bit about. Think a little bit harder on this. This is the first recording of this creature, this figure.
Mhm.
That does not mean it's the first instance of it.
Well, that I knew. That I get.
So you have to imagine how long this thing's been around.
But I'm just saying, how big is this lake for it to fit millions of dead people?
Oh, that's totally fair. Yeah.
That's the part
No,
I'm like, huh?
At some point, like, it's just gonna be piling up. Like, it's gonna look like a beaver dam, but with dead bodies at some point.
Oh my
Like,
god!
someone's gonna be able to look over. So people are just gonna look over.
I'm
And be like,
saying that it's a supernatural. I'm saying that maybe the lake is small, but in a supernatural sense, like if you stick your hand in a magical backpack that has unlimited space, maybe this lake is magical and has unlimited space and has millions of dead bodies in it. You know?
True.
I don't know.
Actually, very true. Yes.
That's the part I was hung up on. I'm like, I'm sorry, millions in a lake? Like, I've been to some lakes, and I don't think you can fit millions of people in some of these lakes, depending, I guess.
Yeah, like depending on the lake, the most you could really fit in there before you start getting caught is like what? Like about 63, 60 something before eventually some of them start rising up and you have to eventually move.
What?
So that it doesn't follow you. And then eventually when the buzz dies down, then you could put it in another lake, but assuming it's even big enough. Like, again, it's like usually it depends on the size of the lake.
Wait, putting what in the lake? I totally missed this.
So what's the other thing that you did mention that you saw that actually caught your attention?
The size of the creature?
So you saw how big it was in the woods.
Yes.
Did you see how big it was inside the house?
Yes.
What does that tell you?
It can shapeshift?
Mhm.
Oh no. It could become the Kraken.
It
Wait.
could become.
That's not good. It
No, it's not.
It could become really big.
It could become anything it decides to be.
Don't tell me that, Master.
That's what I'm assuming.
Way. No.
That's what I'm assuming. It's fine.
Oh my god. Oh, I hate this. It's
fine.
I mean, the Great Lakes could easily fit millions of bodies. But the picture of this lake did not look like that kind of lake. You know what I'm saying? Did you mean the actual movie called Atlantis or a movie about Atlantis?
No, we were done. Oh no, the actual movie Finding Nemo.
Oh my, I can't with y'all.
I don't do anything.
Y'all are being little stinks. Oh my god. Okay, so we talk about the emblem. Okay, can I ask a really dumb question, Axel?
Mm-hmm.
What's a monolith? Is that literally just a stone?
Yeah, pretty much. A monolith could be either a pillar or a giant slab of something or a big stone. Yeah, it's basically just like big stone, huge stone, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. So something interesting also right here, the song wove a web. Something that I remember from the first video is web-like imagery. When it was saying, look closely. And like the whole room looked kind of like a web all over the place. And so like I thought that was
Yes.
Am I doing good?
You're asking the right questions.
Okay. I swear to God, Axel, if this is a spider, I'm gonna be so mad. Anyway, I'm just
Why
saying.
in the world would it ever be a spider?
Just because you know it scares me, and I just feel like
I
you're
have
like
no
I
idea what
can
you're talking
imagine
about.
you sitting there going through trying to figure out what the next thing is going to be for the show, right? And then I have a distinct idea that you're just sitting there and thinking, what would upset her? I know just the thing. I can visualize you doing that. Be like, what will upset her? Anyway, why would it? Well, that's one of the things that upsets me. So, if it is, I'm gonna be very. I'm just gonna. I don't even know. The size of this creature is so huge right here. I beheld his lichen shape. Through the window, I beheld his lichen shape. Now, when it says lichen, I get that mixed up with lichens, like werewolves.
That's exactly it. Lycanthrope. Yeah, lycanthrope. Exactly. That's it. Lycan.
Oh.
Lycan.
What?
Lycan, like lycanthrope. You're correct. You're actually correct. It's werewolf.
The specter whispered in evoking horror his unfathomable name, Marvin.
Marvin.
Fuck
it. Yeah, his name's Marvin.
Marvin. His name's Marvin because I can't say it.
Okay, Marv P.S.
Marv.
Marv. P.S.
P.S. Marv P.S.
Marv P.S. Marv P.S. Yes.
Marv P.S. Okay.
Yes.
Marv P.S.
Morbius. Yes.
Aren't you glad you had the show with me? Marv P.S.
This is a good show. If you guys were waiting to talk about like fucking Morbius and
Morbius, it's Morbius time. It's Morbid time.
Oh God, I'm gonna morb.
I'm gonna morb.
All right, guys, you ready to morb? Let's start morbing.
Oh my God. Oh, I can't.
Are you ready, Rainbow? Are you ready to morb?
I'm ready to morb. Are you ready to morb?
Let's morb.
This has become the Rainbow Axel instead of peaked. It's morbed.
Oh God, I'm morbing. All right, you're okay. So come on, let's start morbing. No, come on, we gotta morb. All right, so go ahead and get the next video. So
wait a minute, I'm not done.
Okay, then keep morbing.
I just think it's weird how they write the timestamps.
Go on.
11 hours and 11:42.
I think that's just the format of the country, I think.
Oh, is that literally 11:42 p.m. or?
Yes, yeah, I think so. So 11 hours, 42, yeah.
Okay, so let's see how long it took for the murder. 11:42 to 12:07, was it?
Hi, ma'am. Yes.
12:07. Axel, is that 29 minutes? I can't, man.
No, 7 minutes. 12 hours, 7 minutes.
No. 11:42 to 12:07.
Oh, 11:42, 12:07. 25. Okay, add 20. Do this. So 11:42, right? Add 20 minutes. That's 12:02. Add plus 5. That's 12:07. 25.
25 minutes. I don't know if that's significant. I just think it's really interesting how they're time stamping.
Well, I mean, you have to for murder cases.
Maybe, but I just feel like everything has a purpose in these. I'm just trying. Oh, this is important. Mm-hmm. Narrating my tale, contributing to your futile pursuit of comprehension. Now, what I think is interesting is it sounds like Martha lost somebody. And this creature knows and is drawing her in to convey his message to you. Visit the drowned city. He calls you to the lake, your good friend beneath the veil. I don't know if they're talking about, because this isn't in red, this is in black now. So I don't know if this is...
Do you remember the first video, what it said? What happened with the citizens?
How they disappeared and people can't be found.
Underneath the veil.
Underneath the veil, yes. So when
your
it says
friend beneath the veil would more than likely be
somebody she lost, right?
your good friend beneath the veil. Okay, let me put it this way. The first video talks about how all the people disappeared under the veil, right?
Yes.
And they disappeared after the concert, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who played at the concert?
That being.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Your good friend beneath the veil hit the creature.
okay. I wonder if she escaped him. Because your failure to heed his warning will bring the same fate upon you and the few living folks you love. I don't understand that. You will drown too. Now, another thing that messed me up was this imagery with the arms. That looks like spider arms. All I know is that it has multiple arms.
Go give him a hug.
Hold on. Odd. That is so odd to me.
Did you not like that sound of crying?
No. No, I did not like it.
Why not? What's wrong?
Listen here.
What's wrong?
Everything about this is wrong. What do you mean what's wrong? This whole thing is wrong. Especially
That's fine.
Especially if the deaths are saying that, literally they got slaughtered by a pickaxe, both of them. And you're telling me that their autopsy is saying they drowned.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It just happens.
That's
Shit
crazy.
just happens,
No, I'm sure that's exactly how that works.
It happens. It happens all the time. It's just shit happens to some shit.
That's just fantabulous. This is great. What's up, Amatheria? Hi. One step closer to the edge. I'm about to morb.
One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to morb.
Is it? I'm just saying. Is this morb thing about to? Oh my god! Is this never gonna go away? Okay, good. Okay.
I mean, if you keep bringing it up.
I mean, this is all you. You did that. I didn't do anything.
I didn't do a goddamn thing. Anyway.
Oh, monolith is usually a pointed stone pillar.
Yeah.
At least it's not a story about a possible giant spiders in the Appalachian Mountains. Anything Appalachian Mountains, I'm out. I don't even have to know that Appalachian Mountains is I recently came across a TikTok, and then we'll get going. I recently came across a TikTok where a guy was in the middle of the Appalachian Mountains in the day, and he was able to catch on camera, how you hear the background sounds of all the bugs and everything, and it's just loud in the outdoors, right? Well, it sounded like a normal background, and out of nowhere, everything just muted. And he just stood around looking at everything and was like, the bugs aren't making sounds. Everything stopped. That's you got to admit, if you're in the middle of the woods and it's loud and all of a sudden everything stops, that is a sign to run. Like whatever, that is not a good sign.
No, it means you can finally take a nap, right? It means you can finally just lay down and take a good nap.
So peaceful, no sound, much wow. No, absolutely not. Something's there. That's not good, and you need to run. Run, Forrest, run. Or in this case,
time for a little honk shoe.
What's a honk shoe?
Yeah, time to gotta shoot them honks. You gotta catch them Z's.
Oh yeah, catch them Z's. Yeah, absolutely.
They
drowned and only landed on the pickaxe. Maybe they drowned in their own blood. Maybe that's what they meant by drowning. They drowned in their own blood.
Maybe.
That's my theory anyway.
Controversial opinion.
Maybe controversial opinion. All right. This is another warning of flashing lights and imagery. All right, chat, just a heads up.
We're going to do the same thing as we did before. We're going to go ahead and try to see about just watching its entirety before investigating.
This is 20 minutes long. Okay, I got you. You just.
We every now and then we might be able to investigate further, but just for the sake of immersion.
Sir, you're gonna have to guide this train and just tell me when to stop, and I'll listen. Okay.
I will yell at you
gently.
No.
Why not? Okay. Oh, sad. Here we go.
It's gonna be very visceral.
You better not. Ah, peaceful.
Absolutely peaceful.
Oh, I don't like that. Ooh, looking up from the lake. Oof, imagine. Yikes. Oh, I'm in the car. Oh, don't like this angle. Not really a huge fan. Please don't jump scare me, please.
Why not? Why don't you like the angle?
Master.
Is that a car mirror?
It is a car mirror. That's,
Right in front of
yeah.
us? Okay. The accursed the land remains still, accursed by a tragic silence for over 5 years. Old Oakburn, a village hidden between barren mountains and white woods. In its heart, the depths of the lake. A single road connects the village to its neighbor town, Ithosavik. After 5 years of neglect and decrepitude, it has become treacherous, overgrown with weeds and twigs, the path barely visible amidst the snow. I'm here now. I am home. Today, into those dark depths I must venture and behold my secret, the very root of my curse.
What?
The waters go much deeper.
Yo! Oh, it's raining. I was like, wait, they're not like in the Drum City, right? That'd be crazy. Hi, Lilith. Nice little intro there. That's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, son of a biscuits and gravy. I kind of want to go back. Can I go back?
All right.
Okay. Because that. Oh my god.
All right.
All right. Hold on. Let me see you. Let me see that face. Let me see the face. Let me see the face. You said, how many seconds did I just go? Did I go too far?
5 seconds.
Oh my
go back
god.
5 seconds.
I hate my life. Do it one more time and then I'm gonna give up.
Wait. Hold on.
It literally is about to do it.
Give me a second. I'm going to test something.
Okay.
Just go to playback speed. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's a snake. Okay, before that though, I don't know what it is. It's we'll see. I'm sorry for wasting 10 minutes on that 1:25.25 second moment. Ah, back to 2002. The investigation begins. Martha Astor returns. What? Oh, it's the car. Okay. Did you want to read it?
All evidence collected from the 1997 phenomenon is abstract, frantic, ambiguous, and reveals the arcane nature of the case. Manuscript findings, diaries, newspaper entries, and the cassette tape depicting the magnum opus in some of these samples. One notices a strange constant. I believe to have found a promising clue, a line of investigation that will lead me to the truth.
Ooh.
Or perhaps condemn me to the most horrible perversity.
There it is.
A monolith raised in the woods that surrounded the lake. On its surface is the aforementioned sigil, the sigil of Morpheus. Crumbly, covered in moss and stained with moisture, the stone, however, bears a more intriguing nature when analyzed in depth. I found it possible to deduce the monolith's true purpose.
Oh?
A tombstone.
Ooh, okay.
Before the monolith, we are likely to find the entrance of the tomb.
Whoa.
1 second. 1 second.
Before I press play, because it's probably going to go to the next scene, did you want to go ahead and read that?
Oh. All right, let's see. I will be conducting a solo expedition. I here now ask the department to allow the investigation to be conducted by me, and me alone.
That's so suspicious. Why is she doing that? Martha! I was just saying that for her to face something of this nature, she must have lost something. Oh, my roots are here?
Our marks share the same curse. His sepulchral depths are mine to explore.
That's so weird.
For those who invariably stumble upon these discoveries, stay away. Here there are destinies greater than death.
Whoa. Oof. Motion sickness a little bit right there. There it is. Oh, the entrance to the tomb. Yo, that's so creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Necropolis?
Necropolis.
Necropolis. Upon prying
up the tomb's entrance, revealed a vertical descent. Do you want to read it?
It's going kind of fast. You probably would be quicker at it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll keep it
Upon
paused.
prying open the tomb's entrance, it revealed a vertical descent of absolute darkness, a pit that reached the depths of the earth. And from said pit, a horrible smell, a putrid, rotten miasma rushed to the surface. Despite the unbearable exhalations, it pressed forth and began the descent. Well, her name's Martha Astor, so you read it.
I don't think I can read that fast. I'll try.
Well, you literally paused it for me.
You're like, I could be a brat and be like, you're now allowing pauses.
You did just that now, so it's fine.
Okay. I'm curious. I mean, it makes sense that it would have a putrid smell, honestly, though. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean death. I can imagine this place would probably be stinky. Oh, wow. Okay. What?
Oh.
Black moss covered the walls, forever damp, the smell of fish carcasses, putrid scales. Disappearing into the ossuary, a gentle walk to the cursed ruins. Ruins, oh, wow. To meet what roamed the ancient grounds. Oh my god. Our sigils burned in proximity.
Our sigils.
The pungent abyss of the mortuary dragged me to the secrets long forgotten, to disrupt knowledge better left unseen. A terrible familiarity, repressed memories of times of wrath afflicted me in short flashes. Yeah, so she must have the mark somewhere on her body like a tattoo. The terrible burden, this obsession, being dragged to things occult. What the heck happened to her? Ethan! Ethan Winters, was this how you felt? I knew she lost somebody. I was like, she wouldn't have gone to this length if she didn't lose something in the process.
Yes.
No. No. What is happening?
What is it?
I don't know. Behold my necropolis. Huh? Weird. Hi, kitty. Evidence for
Book of Marvibus 2. The Squeakle.
Did you say the squeakle? I'm just
No, I
kidding.
said escape to Africa.
Man, I can't with you. Oh my god. Huh. There's less triangles in that one. The symbol.
No, there was the same amount.
Oh, was
It
it?
was the same. Okay, go back.
The symbol looked different. Yeah, it's only
No,
six.
no, it's not. No, it's the look at it. Look at the whites. It's 9 triangles.
Oh, I looked at it reversed.
No, I had a moment for. I had to squint for a moment.
You know what?
But yeah, no, it's the same.
Thank you for that. It's like those therapists that hold up those cards with the ink and they're like, "What do you see?" And I saw the opposite. Thank you, Master. Thank you for putting me in my place. I appreciate it.
I was just pointing it out. It's oh my god, it's fine.
That's totally normal.
Long after the wrath of King.
I want to pause this.
Times when the serpent said no longer hiss the drowned artist. Marvi Pass arises.
Okay, because we did see a snake. What? Okay. It's a demon. Ooh. Ooh.
Risen from the pungent water, carrying the darkness of those outer depths. Tenebrae, Artene.
Aren't those demon names?
Do you see it?
The face?
Yeah, okay, you saw it good. A burning ember boils within the dark fire, maligning servant to a certain viper's sin. Dayari, a trade, a price was paid, his kin spared from the gloom of the lake, and now his flesh in torment laid.
There, that shot! That shot! Okay.
Rise, a call from beyond the veil, roaming the last ring, face the fire, pick with him to his will. Marvi best ascended the mountain's height, forever white and glamorous, seeking the land of light. The city of snow, where once 2 miracles were born from a divine glow. The people of the city at the flood or sunrise will the sooner regret their pity. Through the wind, hid fangs in the maw of the drowned city open under his arcane chants. accursed soil. Roll the fire from 9 circles and let the water boil.
Wait, the 9 circles of hell? Wait, how many was in Dante's Inferno?
And he will drown them at Tenebris into the drowned city, the gloom of the lake, the forever breathing necropolis.
Reunion. Okay, Final Fantasy VII.
Fun fact, that word was invented just for the game. It never came before that.
Listen here, I'm just trying to find comfort in this, okay? Oi.
Oh, it's what we read. Your dad at the Tenebris.
Yeah.
Yep, it's what we read.
So it's part of this like imagery from the actual book. Martha? Ew, Martha's name is marked in the symbols? Will you behold me? What does that mean? Like, wait a minute, hold on. Did this just become a love story? No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Hello? Turn to me?
Thou shalt heal the serpent out of thy brother's mouth.
I don't know how I feel about this.
So I guess Ethan was her brother.
Two souls born of a curse. Oh.
What was that? 2 souls born of a curse?
Yeah, but you won't let me go back right now, so.
Go ahead.
Thank you. That was bothering me.
That was sassy. But all right.
Right here.
Christ, fine.
It was right in here.
Uh-huh.
Where once 2 miracles were born from the divine glow. So, so Ethan Winters, I'm just saying Winters to be silly, but Ethan and Martha are special. The 9 is Dante's Inferno 9? Was it 9?
Yes.
9?
It is, 9 circles of hell.
Wow, that's just love. This is lovely. Thank you for this, Master. This is just great.
6 fuck.
Yeah, thank you so much for this.
Will you behold me?
Well, I mean, since you're asking. No.
To me. Thou shalt heal the serpent out of thy brother's mouth.
Okay, please don't pull a Nosferatu and just please don't jump scare me. Please. What the fudge? Ew, what is that? It's like scales of some sort. It's like, I don't know what the freak I'm looking at. I have no clue what that was. Oh. It's some sort of ugly looking fish, right? What? A fish man? And here you
Here
are.
you are.
Ooh, I'll have you say this.
We're trapped within my shadow. Do not contain your shivers, for there are horrors beyond my root. Our pain, our sigils, our blood and roots are shared, an eternal bond. Shall us recall those times,
What?
or have you grown to abhor our very nature? Like Earth itself. These wrathful days they hold microscopes. But in the lake I commune with beings far beyond. I contested death itself, and welcomed a vile force to bathe this land in blasphemy.
What?
And be to those depths. Their joke for aeons. A fragmented form rotten. I reside within. And my dead throat shall cast upon the earth the fires of 9 circles. To the land that plunged me into darkest pits, to blazing marble, to the drowned city so below, and those who skim the lungs of mine must scream into the void for eons far beyond. The name of that beast, the beast that sung. Yes. Both Esther's findings were recovered in mid-2010 and remain classified until 2024. The material shows a direct connection between the detective and old Oakburn's flutist. Also guiding down on Esther's true identity.
Wow.
And that was Oakburn Opus.
Oh my god, I am actually lost a little bit. The search for the old Oakburn's population continues. Wow. I really like the music in this. What the heck? The drip of the water. Okay, that was a lot at the end there.
Mhm.
I lost a little bit towards the end there. What the heck was going on? There was a lot.
Mhm.
It kept mentioning her brother and the serpent speaking through her brother.
Mhm.
Ethereal's like, ma'am, they are called merfolk. My bad. I said fish people. I'm not thinking of mermaids or merfolk.
So think of it like this. When was the other time anybody spoke through anybody else in this series?
John Doe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so was she looking at the corpse of her brother that was like a merfolk or like it didn't even look like a
Well, the implication is that John Doe is Martha's brother, Ethan. Because he's the only other one that, remember, like a serpent speaks through the soul, and he's the only one who has ever spoken through.
Oh, I will tell you a story and you will face like, okay. Now that
What
makes
did he do?
that makes a
What
lot
did
more
John
sense.
what did John Doe do? He told a story
He told a
to the
story,
officers.
but then she died.
So
That's the part I got confused about because he said, as I held your lifeless corpse, I summoned the darkest whatever. Like it just for a second I was like, was she what happened? Because it it was like did she die and then they were like, I'm gonna like summon these beings to save her? Like I got so lost right there. That was so confusing to me. That was a lot.
was.
Yeah.
So let's you want to break this down a little bit? We can. Like go
Yeah.
to some of the parts that confused you the most.
This whole section. When
So
you
the
were
last half
reading
of the
it.
video.
Yeah, the last half of the video confused me completely. Leading up to it, I was pretty on board. And then I like fell off the wagon after that. So I have to read it in sections.
Now you brought up something very interesting.
Yeah?
Dante's Inferno.
Yeah, I did think of Dante's Inferno. I have never read it, but when he was talking about he didn't even say hell. He said something else. But I was like, huh. I didn't realize that we were talking about the different levels of that. So I have to break this up in sections for me to understand. Risen from the pungent water, carrying the darkness of those eldritch depths, hell. Tenebrae and... See, these two names, I'm like, I don't understand that. So two beings come together. Or two... Are they saying that there was two beings? Tenebrae and Atene? Sorry, I don't even know how to say this one right here. Okay, and then it looks like it's like a merging of one. And then you're like, did you see it? And I'm like, yeah, I saw the face. A burning ember boils within the dark fire.
So Atene I'm loosely familiar with. I'm not so much about Tenebrae.
Mm-hmm.
I think Atene is a type of creature. I'm looking it up right now. Okay, no, that's what it is. It's a type of creature that has saw-like horns, which is what we saw in the creature.
Mm-hmm.
So Tenebrae. Tenebrae is a church service observed during the final part of Holy Week. It's also described as devastatingly beautiful. Let me see. Oh, never mind. No, that's something else I'm reading. Tenebrae is the name given to the service of matins and lauds belonging to the last 3 days of Holy Week. Tenebrae, an ancient Good Friday service, increases darkness by gradually extinguishing candles to symbolize the coming darkness of Jesus' death.
So extinguishing light for the coming of Atene.
Extinguishing light for the coming of Atene, which is the creature.
So a burning ember boils within the dark fire. Maligny.
That's a tumor.
Servant to a certain viper's sin. When it's talking about this viper, it's talking about Satan, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the implication, especially with the 9 circles, yes.
Okay.
Hi, Melodic. I have no idea what you're talking about. But let's see here. So, okay. So Dante's Inferno was interesting when you brought up, because you saw 9 circles,
Yes, I did see
All
the
that.
9 circles. I
Now
saw.
go back.
Okay.
A burning ember boils within the dark fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in Dante's Inferno, it talks a lot about the 9 circles of hell
Mm-hmm.
and what goes on in there. One of them being that you never grow accustomed to the fire of hell. There's even boiling lava that's still set on fire. Like there's fire that's pretty much set on fire in there. So there are things that are hotter than hell itself in Dante's Inferno.
Mm.
So a lot of things here talk about now you have to always remember what Tenebrae means. It's a church, a holy celebration almost. Well, not celebration, but you know what I mean. It's a holy service. So a lot of Catholic themes here.
Okay.
So keep that in mind as you're going through these again.
Okay. Burning ember boils within the dark fire. Okay, so that's talking about like, okay, the fire. Okay. I don't know anything about Meligini.
Here. Tenebrae Aeternae, eternal darkness.
Eternal darkness.
Maligni, evil, which makes sense.
Okay. Eternal darkness, eternal evil, servant to Satan.
It's also what's in the background.
Like the
Singing.
yeah, the singing. Yeah. Dies
Yesterday.
Desiree.
Day of Wrath.
Day of wrath. A trade, a price was paid. His kin spared from the gloom of the lake, and now his flesh is torment laid.
Mm-hmm.
They're not talking about Jesus, are they? Gloom of the lake. Yeah. The lake in this is the lake of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. Sorry. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, there it is.
His kin, his people, humanity.
Spared from the lake of
fires of hells.
From
The price was paid. A trade.
This is about
A trade. A price was paid. His life.
Wow.
For
It's
the sins of
about
humanity.
Jesus. Okay.
And now his flesh in torment laid.
Rise, a call from beyond the veil, roaming the last ring, face the fire.
Peccatum tuum means your sin.
Your sin, his wail. So when I see, this is a little confusing because when I think of rise, I'm thinking of Jesus risen, but then I don't understand the roaming the last ring because I know there's different rings and levels or whatever, but like I don't understand that. Face the fire.
So melodic. So since you're new to my channel, I have a show that I do here with the Rainbow Sparkles called the RainbowFury Files, where we delve into analog horror and nonfiction.
Hi. Rise, a call from beyond the veil. Roaming the last ring, face the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Say that one more time, what that means.
Your sin.
Your sin. Face the fire, your sin, his wail. This is a little confusing to me, this one. Just a little bit. Because beyond the veil, I don't know if we're still talking about the lake of fire or if we're talking about like God saying rise to Jesus or something, which I don't know. That doesn't make roaming the last ring. When I think of roaming the last ring, I'm thinking of like one of the layers.
Last ring of hell. Yeah, the last ring of hell, yeah.
Yeah. So face the fire, your sins, his wail. So like I guess I don't understand what that means.
That one I'm a little confused about too.
Okay. So we'll leave it at that for now. So Marv Pius is the name of the being, but he's also an Athene. that what we're calling him? Or
Oh no,
whatever?
no. So no. He's just a creature. Let's just go with creature.
Okay, creature. Descended the mountains, height forever white and glamorous, seeking the land of light. That's weird. Because land of light, I would think is heaven, but also
Yep.
okay. So why? I wonder why he's always trying to seek heaven, unless he's trying to like harm. I don't know. We'll see. The city of snow where once two miracles were born from divine glow. See, the two miracles, when I think of, is I think of Martha and Ethan. But I don't.
Yeah, 2 children. Yeah.
This one was hard to read a little bit. The people,
The people
of
of the city at the
flood,
orange sunrise.
florid,
Florid
orange.
orange stars were too soon to regret their pity.
I don't know what that means. That's a little. That doesn't make sense to me.
Basically, the people would regret. Remember at the first video where it was about a flutist who the whole town adored.
Oh, and they're gonna regret the actions of what's
They're
gonna
gonna
happen.
regret. They're gonna regret taking pity on him. AK. They're gonna regret being
Helping
friendly
him.
with him. Yeah.
Yeah. For the wind hid fangs, and the maw of the drowned city opened under his arcane chants.
Do you know what that? Now, do you understand what this means? For the wind hid fangs. So, what do you think that means?
So, like, they describe the flute like the wind of the something, the
Mhm.
wind of the this. The wind.
Mhm.
So his flute is his fangs.
His flute was he was so good at playing the flute that it hit his fangs. Like they paid no attention to what he was. They were just listening, just like, oh man, you got such good music. I don't give a fuck what you look like.
That's so true. That's right. That's right. Because I remember when it gave us that flash right before the screaming happened in the audio, and I paused it. That's all I noticed was the fangs. And then when he came back out of the water, I noticed his fangs again, which freaked me out. And the maw of the drowned city opened under his arcane chants. I'm assuming that, that's just talking about the death of everybody disappearing, maybe. This is from Hex. I'm gonna do this. This is so when I get stream streaks for anybody in Axel's channel, I do a special thing, but there's a special message from one of our friends here. Coming in with a 7-stream streak. You guys make me smile. I'm fixing to fall asleep and I can't think of a more comfy thing to have streaming in the background than you guys hanging out. Hex, we appreciate you. Your goddess is pleased with your performance. Thank you, Hex. So this part makes sense because this is what I was accustomed to throughout the entire series. To swallow the accursed soil, roar the fire from 9 circles, and let the water boil. So, in a weird sense, are they saying that that lake, Oakburn, is literally the opening of the 7 or the 9 circles of
A
hell?
part of the hell?
Yeah. Like, it's kind of like, it's one of the gates, I guess.
That could very well be what it means, yeah.
And he will drown them. Ad tenebris.
So that means to darkness.
To darkness. So he will drown them in darkness, into the drowned city, the gloom of the lake, or the forever breathing necropolis.
Do you know what necropolis is?
City of the dead?
There you go.
Okay. Okay. So that kind of made a lot more sense to me. I guess the one thing I don't understand is why the being wants to reach the heavens. Maybe it just doesn't want to be tormented? I don't know. That's kind of that was a little weird of a thing for me to read. Okay, then it talks about the brother and saying, hold on. Turn to me, shalt hear the serpent utter through thy brother's mouth. See, this right here, this is confusing because when she literally turns to whatever this being is, it looks like kind of like, it does look like a merfolk. Like, I don't even know how to
I mean,
describe.
well, I mean, you have to think about it. What did this say? Through thy serpent's mouth?
Yeah.
So yeah, so which is interesting because we never really get to see, because what else has scales besides fish?
Snakes.
Hmm. So this one, has, okay, so this one's up to interpretation from what I understand.
Okay.
So this one could either be a snake in somewhat humanish form,
Mm-hmm.
or like, like John Doe, basically.
Yeah.
Or because, water. It more than likely is a merfolk that was misinterpreted to be a snake.
Hmm. Hmm.
It is a being that lives in the lake.
Hmm.
Now you also have to remember too. Do you remember what it said in the second video? How basically what ended up happening was John Doe found the flute and gained the knowledge that came with it.
About the man in the flute and what happened to the
Mhm.
city, the drown, or yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So just keep that part in mind as well.
So that part is confusing to me. I think I'm getting caught up in the literal, and it may not be literal.
When in the lake, I commune with beings far beyond. So while
Well,
I'm in the lake, while I'm here,
have you grown
I
to
can
abhor
speak.
your very nature, or
Have
have
you,
you?
yeah, have you grown to hate your very nature, like who you are?
And then, but then it says the next one kind of confused me. Okay, like Earth itself. Um, those wrathful days as I held your lifeless corpse.
Okay, keep playing. When in the lake, I
I
contested
contested
death
death
itself.
itself.
So he was holding something. So this creature was holding a lifeless body, contesting death itself. He was speaking with he was in the lake,
Mm-hmm.
speaking with beings beyond his comprehension,
Mm-hmm.
contesting that death. So what does that say to you?
Um, honestly, it it was it was like trying to speak life back into the thing that was dead, right? Or no?
He was basically trying to negotiate, hey, bring this body back to life. He's contesting death. Hey, no, don't let them die. Don't let them die.
I guess I just don't understand.
This creature was holding a lifeless body, and he
Yes.
was begging to these gods, please bring them back to life. Welcome a vile force to bathe this land in blasphemy. And okay, and right here, and in doing so, stand me to those depths. Okay, and it so in a desperate attempt to bring back this lifeless corpse, he spoke with beings he could not comprehend and unleashed them onto this world, and cursing him to this lake.
Is this creature Morpheus
Matthias.
that is speaking to
That
her
seems
right
to be the
now?
implication. That seems to be the implication. Yes.
So at one point,
Why would he? Why? You actually continue your thought. Continue your thought.
I almost wonder if he wasn't always a creature
Hmm.
and that he was a person that was damned and then he became a monster and that's why he was always constantly looking for the heavens.
There we go.
Oh.
He is a trapped soul.
Oh my God.
As punishment for trying as punishment, not like I say punishment, but nobody really punished him. It's just like the cruel twist of fate of him asking for help to bring back somebody he cared about. Caused him to he became part of the force that he didn't want to. So now he's a soul consistently wandering about, trying to find heaven.
That's so sad. Oh my God.
Keep playing it though.
To choke for aeons. A fragmented form.
I reside with it. He can. Yeah, he barely does it. Just whatever he has right there right now.
Wow.
See through thy brother's mouth.
Wow. Now this is the part that kind of shocked me. And my dead throat shall cast upon this earth the fires of 9 circles. The land that plunged me into the darkest pits, the blazing marble. The drowned city so below. And those who skin the lungs of mine will scream into the void for aeons far beyond.
Pause. I want you to read that for me. Okay, I want you to say, let's break this down a little bit.
Okay.
And my dead throat we'll go back a little. I want to see the top line. There you go. Okay. So let's break this down. And my dead throat shall cast upon this earth.
So
the fires of the 9 circles. So what do you think that means?
Whatever he became, he is cursing the land.
My dead throat. What do you usually do with your throat?
You lubricate it with water?
You speak.
Or speak. Oh. Okay. So with his throat, he cursed the land to bring hell to earth.
How do you think and do you remember what we just talked about? What did he do?
How he was contesting with spirits that he didn't understand to try and bring back somebody he loved.
My dead throat shall cast upon the earth. So that's him saying, I unintentionally, my throat, like my words, shall cast upon the earth. There you go.
So by accident, he
Yes,
okay.
That's the implication.
To the land that plunged me into the darkest pits. To blazing marble.
Mm-hmm.
To the drowned city so below. Now this next part, I'm wondering, is he talking about, and those who skinned the lungs of mine? I don't know what that means.
How do you breathe?
With your lungs.
What happens when you drown?
Your lungs are filled with water.
Have you ever drowned or gotten close to it?
Yes.
Your lungs, what happened to your lungs? Do you remember?
I don't.
It's almost like they're on fire. It's painful. Your lungs start to actually hurt because you're losing oxygen. And your lungs begin to suffer. So those who skin the lungs of mine replace skin. Okay, so let's think of it this way. Now that I've just told you that, reread that line and tell me what you think that means. And those who skin the lungs of mine.
And those who drowned me?
Mm-hmm.
Will scream into the void for aeons far below. Now, when he says Now, when he's talking about those who drowned me, that part I don't understand. Who's them? Who's those? Those who?
Well, what did we just talk about the lake?
About how it's like the portal.
What did he do? What did he do in the lake?
He
held a lifeless corpse, and then he
opened the gates of hell.
He spoke to beings.
Yes.
And then, as a consequence of that, what happened?
He became something.
So, with that evidence, what do you think that is? What do you think that means now?
And those who drowned me. So is he talking about the beings he communed with?
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
And okay, that part, I thought it meant that, but I didn't understand.
That's exactly what that meant.
Okay,
that's exactly what that meant.
So the beings that drowned him will scream into the void for aeons far beyond. That part I don't understand.
Keep going. There's still more.
The name of that beast, the beast that sung, which is him, because it says his name. That's his name, though.
No, it's not. What was it? No, it's not. We're talking about Mateus.
Okay, I'm confused.
Mateus was the one in the lake holding the lifeless body. But that's what I'm understanding. My understanding is that Mateus is the one holding the lifeless body, begging these otherworldly beings to bring back this lifeless body.
Yep.
The beings drowned him.
Mm-hmm.
It took over the land.
Mm-hmm.
And for aeons beyond, the name of that, they shouted to this. And so now that they were finally able to get it free, they shouted out for the name and called forward Marfias.
Which is the being with the flute?
Yes.
Now, is that what Mateus became?
Yes.
Oh, so this is his creature name.
No, remember vessels. Remember, this creature takes over bodies.
Oh, so this creature took over Mateus's body.
Yes.
Holy. Okay.
Yes,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
There's something you need to ask yourself. Now, I'm surprised there's something you're not really asking. Well, two things.
This is a lot for me to process, so I guess I just don't know what to ask because I'm still trying to.
Who could that lifeless corpse have been that Mateus so badly wanted to come back to life? Whose point of view have you been watching this video from?
Martha.
And she has a symbol on her, right?
Yes.
I'm going to just take a few moments to think.
Well, one of the questions I had at the end was, how the hell did we go from this and her having this conversation to them being like they found her body?
So one of the things that this series consistently comes up with is the idea of vessels, you know? How they're pretty much used almost like clothing, like a skin. With all that said,
you were mentioning before you had walked away.
Yeah.
I'm going to misquote you because I'm sorry. So as I shake my drink that I just got, thanks. Sorry. So you had mentioned that there are vessels. So, it makes me wonder if vessels could also be dead. So if she was already dead, technically is something possessing her?
What makes you think she was dead?
Well, because because of the possibility that she was the one that had, he said, as I held your lifeless body.
Mm-hmm.
When he was talking to her.
Good catch. Yeah.
And so if all of this happened.
And what did she talk about at the beginning of this video? A curse.
A curse, yeah. So.
And what was on her?
The sigil.
Which was?
I believe.
The opposite.
The opposite. So it's the 9 circles and 1 triangle.
So think of it like this. Anytime we see Marpias symbol, something usually dies. Anytime the other symbol came up, it was either blue or white.
Yes.
And it was attached to her.
She represents life? Good?
She represents, so she, no, the implication is that yes, life was breathed into her. That's why she has that symbol.
So if life was breathed into her, but she knows that she's been cursed, is she technically not actually Martha and she's a being that was put into her body?
No, the implication is that it is Martha.
Okay.
That she was the person that Mateus tried to bring back to life. Her brother. Her brother tried to do this. And so what ended up happening was she's just been alive for too long. She's trying to figure out that's what this curse is. Why am I still alive for so long?
So she's been alive for a long time.
You have to imagine this happened a while ago.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, dang, this is a long time ago.
Yeah.
So she's been alive forever.
Which is when she was insisting on going all alone by herself.
Because she didn't want them to know what she was going to find.
Mm-hmm. And then when they found her body.
Which means that
it was probably back to its original dead state.
So does that mean that she wanted to die or that she was murdered?
That's up to interpretation.
Oh, so that's kind of one of those situations where we just don't know. That's so cool, but it's so sad if you think about it. Like, it's kind of sad. Huh. Maybe she just didn't want to go on for, you know how like sometimes immortal beings are just like, enough's enough, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I don't know if it was by choice, but maybe she was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then she died. I don't know. That's interesting.
It's more a lot of it was her trying to figure out what was going on. So she probably didn't know what was going to happen. It was probably less of like, I'm sick of being alive, more so like, I'm sick of not knowing.
Oh, maybe her knowledge got her into trouble. What's up, King Craigs? Hi, buddy.
Yeah, more than likely her finding out what happened is what killed her and brought her back to how she was, dead.
Wow. That's crazy. Now let me ask you this that I'm confused about. I am confused about John Doe.
I know it's a stupid name.
No, I'm saying the creature was possessing John Doe, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then
the being. Let's say the being.
The being
at this point, yeah.
The being was possessing John Doe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the being confronted her and was like, "I'm going to tell you my story. Meet me here."
No.
The being
spoke to the officer. Yeah, this being spoke to the officer. Yes, and the officer because. So the officer, there's an implication that the officer is the detective, because it was a little while later.
Yeah.
That she eventually became a detective.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was the same person the whole time anyway, so I didn't even notice the title change in her position. That was my bad. So it spoke to her and told her where to go. She went to the place to find out more. The part that I'm still stuck on is, you said it was Mateus?
Mm-hmm.
This story that's being told is being told from her brother that's dead, or the being just possessed a new vessel that looked like her brother. Like that's where I'm confused.
So he keeps referring to I or your, like it's the implication that that's Mateus. Like as he is now for after everything that's happened, because he's been in that like for a while, and this is just the result of that. That's just what he's become. The tragedy being that he was trying to bring back
her,
like out of an earnest desire to just bring her back to life, and as the tragedy being that this is what he was cursed to become, because of his mistake. Like he never meant to, and that's why it's tragic.
Oh, wow. So this is a very interesting story.
Well, so here's the thing. So it could be that. So here's the thing that I always get personally confused about, because I don't know if Mateus is supposed to be her brother or her lover. A lot of it mostly tends to imply brother.
Yeah.
So that's the way I'm going for. That's usually what that's the way I go for. Now,
Yeah.
some people argue lover, but I'm just going to say outright that I just believe that they're siblings.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because, Mateus is more than likely like the older brother, like, hey, bring back my sister. I don't know why this happened, but please. And so in his foolishness, he spoke to beings he shouldn't have. And this is what happened.
Now, help me understand.
And also they're twins. They're also twins, so.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, because it was telling that in the story. Now, help me understand one more thing, and then I think I figured it all out and can be like, oh, that's cool. When he did all of this, I'm looking at the part that I'm confused on right now on this screen in this very moment. So
Marv PS.
So are they saying that Marv PS is an additional being that was created as the result of his actions, or he became
No.
Marv PS
Marv PS has just been Marv PS is just a creature. He's just a being that has always existed. He's one of the beings that was in the lake.
And he was the being that spoke to her and was like, go talk to him. And so now she's actually facing her, Mateus.
Yeah. Yes. As a and she's now learned what happened.
I was so lost right there, and you just put all the pieces together in my brain. It makes sense now. It makes sense now. Wow, what a good story. But sad, tragic.
Let's move on to the next one.
Yes.